I've been telling you for some time that I don't know why, but here where I live in the Front Range of Colorado, I've been living here for nearly 12 years, and I certainly remember the first 10 years, not really remember ever seeing clouds like this. Now, you may recall that this was from Sunday, where I live, and we got this strange looking clouds. We've discussed this already. And so check this out. All right, we all remember this. Strange looking clouds, beautiful, right? Took a number of shots. This was the one that actually was changing the ambient light. Very odd. And of course, again, the distortion of the sun through the clouds. And again, the same colors up here. Well, look what happened here. Again, this was on Monday. X marks the spot, right? Or I don't know if they're setting up for a game of tic-tac-toe. What I do know was that the camera was picking up light in a different light spectrum. And again, it's that funky red. We're talking funky red here. Yeah, So yesterday afternoon, the cloud deck moved in. And you can actually see in this very close-up frame, this is blue sky. Check this out, folks. That's what we got to see. Now, here's the weird thing about it. I live right next to a green belt. And there's joggers, people walking with their dogs and family. And yesterday was a very unusual warm day. Today is an unusually warm day. This was visible to the naked eye. In fact, when one woman saw me taking pictures setting up for this, she turned around and she looked up and she literally let out a gasp. It was so brilliant, the colors. I have to tell you, folks, the greens were the ones that really brought it out on this one. And you can see that even behind this huge tree here, again, the colors were distinct, vivid. I mean, very vivid, unusually vivid. And what really made this event even more the unusual was the duration. It lasted all the way till sunset. And again, just the colors, spectacular. You can begin to see how the colors are spreading, the dispersion. Now, oddly enough, I started capturing over here a dark object. And you'll see it more pronounced as we go through here. But here again, start looking how the colors, and now we're getting the purple hues and these brilliant magenta colors here. This is a lens flare. And you can see it spreading over the entire cloud. Then, as this object literally moved across, and you can begin to see how the clouds are now showing signs of waves to them. Look at this. And this is the object in particular. Well, object, dark shadow, Barnabas column, whatever. Look at that. Seriously. Can you get over this? Amazing. And as you can see here, that we're obviously now getting more intense light from the sun, but it doesn't diminish this, because look what happens. Here's that object again. It literally, as you saw, moved across the sky. Now, am I saying that's anything? No. Just saying it could be. And so now the sun, as you see here, has completely moved away from from the clouds. But folks, the colors were incredible. At this point, you can see there's a mixture of the almost a turquoise teal to the magenta. Just absolutely beautiful. And here again, you can see that it's blown up here to really show you in a close-up that whatever that was, it moved across. But again, just as you can see, every layer of cloud here has a different color. And I mean, it's just quite beautiful. And again, look at that. Amazing, isn't it? So I inverted the colors here. And even when you invert this, the distinctiveness of the colors are just phenomenal. You know, I was in the video industry for a very long time, and you would have had to pay a lot of money to do a paint box. And that's going way back. But you have to admit the colors are just spectacular. These are some Ramden shots. You can see over here this, I don't know if you want to call that a teal, was doing what it was doing over here. And this is just so unusual. I just can't recall a time when the colors were, number one, so vivid, and more importantly, the fact that it's happening more and more. Now, this is from a subscriber, just to continue, just the petals. You can see again, more pictures. This was yesterday, I believe, on the East Coast. Look at here. This was yesterday as well. And what I thought was so unusual on this one is that you get this petal effect again, right? But you can see here as well. The colors are in the clouds. Now, these are not nanosecond clouds. I don't know what they are, but to have this happening in so many different regions in so many different places of the globe just makes you just kind of go, what's going on here? Some more halo pictures again. Now, this is from a subscriber who actually was taking some pictures in the infrared. You shouldn't be able to get that. Very unusual what's going on and how you can see that what the human eye cannot pick up in, again, in the infrared light spectrum. Same thing with the ultraviolet. Quite unusual. So anyway, just thought I'd share these with you. If you've got other rainbow colored clouds that you're capturing, send them to me. Love to put them into a program so we can begin to compare different places on the globe. All right.